Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
That Clinton, you ain't Hillary Clinton. There's no fucking Hillary Clinton. They're all the same. I'll show you politics in America. Here it is, right here. I think the puppet on the right shares my beliefs. I think the puppet on the left is more to my liking. Hey, wait a minute. There's one guy holding up both puppets. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control. Here's Love Connection. Watch this and get fat and stupid. By the way, keep drinking beer, you fucking morons. I have this feeling, man, because you know there's a handful of people actually run everything. That's true. It's provable. It's not a fuck. I'm not a conspiracy nut. It's provable.
Some people call you
handful,
elite.
Very small elite run
I
corporations, which include the mainstream media. I have this feeling who's ever elected president, like Clinton was, no matter what their promises you promise on the campaign trail, blah, 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 when you win, you go into this smoky room with the 12 industrialists, capitalist scumfucks who got you in there, and you're in this smoky room, and this little film screen comes down, and a big guy in a cigar, roll the film. And it's a shot of the Kennedy assassination from an angle you've never seen before. It looks suspiciously off the grassy knoll. And then the screen goes up, and the lights come up, and they go to the new president. Any questions? Just what my agenda is. First we bomb Baghdad. You got it. Beautiful. I appreciate that, folks. I did that set just for you because, and you notice I didn't curse once during it. Anyone notice that? The reason I did that set is because that's the set I did Friday night on the David Letterman show that was canceled by CBS, and I was completely erased from the show because they felt you, the audience, are too stupid to know that these are jokes or to have material on that might have ideas associated with them other than, boy, food on an airplane sucks, don't it? Or, gee, 7-Eleven sure are expensive, aren't they? Or any number of other stupid, banal, trite, puerile jokes that we know all by heart so that they can keep you without any kind of social fucking awareness and keep us separated from each other while they hawk their fucking beer commercials. Yeah! There it is, CBS, the Cunt Broadcasting Network. Totally edited me on the show. The show went great that night. The crowd loved it. I came back to the hotel. I get a call from the producer, Bill, sorry, you touched too many hot spots. And I was like, what? The crowd liked it. Well, what about the crowd at home? Well, why do you think the crowd at home is different than the crowd in your studio? They're all your fans watching your show. Bill, you don't understand our audiences. What do you grow them on fucking farms? Is your audience comprised of people? I understand them. I play to them all the time. You know, I'm a person. You know what really pisses me off the most is I am a big David Letterman fan, and it's almost like finding out there's no Santa Claus or your folks are Santa Claus. You know, they said, well, Bill, we fought with CBS tooth and nail to get the set on, but we'd have to edit so much out that there'd be nothing left. And I was like, well, why do you have to edit anything out? You know, you approved the set. And anyway, they fucking folded like a house of cards, and meanwhile, Bob Saget's on the night, so that gives you an idea of the level of comedy they think you can handle. You understand how much contempt the networks have for us to put on that puerile bullshit and not give me, not just me, but anyone else with a point of view, perhaps, maybe even one you don't agree with, on television. They kowtow to fucking special interest groups and a couple of deranged motherfucking people who hear the word Jesus and think immediately you're making fun of Jesus, when I did not make fun of Jesus. They hear the word gay. I did not make fun of gays. What I made fun of was a double standard that exists in this fucking country. They think you're too stupid to see through that, and that's exactly what they fucking count on while they fucking sell the #2 killer drug in this country, fucking alcohol, and they have the gall to do it in your fucking living room with your children there. They don't even learn around playgrounds. Yeah! You drug-dealing capitalist motherfucker! And here's the punchline to the whole story. You ready? Bill, we really love you, and we want you back on in a couple of weeks. Really? I don't know if I can learn to juggle that quickly. Hi, Hi, I'm Bill Hicks. I used to have a social conscience and want to help the world by trying to point out how our belief systems are affecting us negatively. Now, watch this, an apple. Stay stupid, America. Keep drinking beer. Stay stupid. Fucking, as though TV were the moral arbiters of our society. You know what I mean? That's the position they try. Standards and practices, that was the word. It wasn't censored. Our standards and practice guy said you hit too many hot spots. You have standards? Isn't this the same network that shows Full House? Where are your standards, exactly? Stupid to retarded? Is that the level you're trying to put out to America? So, understandably, I'm very hoarse. I've been, discussing this and wondering what action to take. And I think the action I'm going to take is we tape what I just did, and we're going to play it for many people and show them the exact set. Cancel. And see if you, the audience, were so offended, if you felt so threatened by my little skit, that you went out of your fucking mind. It amazes me how afraid they are of one person. Basically, a joke blower. Basically, all I am is a joke blower. I'm some Mexican blowing jokes all over the driveway. Fairly harmless guy that I am. Believer in love and anti-war and truth. And I think the values of this country that originally formed, freedom of fucking expression. And instead, what you're met with is what's happened. Everything wrong with this country is that kowtowing to not even special interest groups. I know their big fear was the pro-life movement, because those people are terrorists. Okay? But they're a minority. They're not the majority. You know what? Majority of people are very reasonable, I found. And you know what? They don't write letters when something offends them on TV. Because reasonable people know it's just fucking television. Bush, trying to buy votes towards the end of the election. He goes around, selling weapons to everyone, getting that military-industrial complex vote happening for him. Sold 160 fighter jets to Korea, then 240 tanks to Kuwait, and then goes around making speeches why he should be commander-in-chief because we still live in a dangerous world. Thanks to you, you fucker! What are you doing? Last week, Kuwaitis had nothing but rocks. Been arming the fucking world, man. He armed Iraq. I wondered about that too. During the Persian Gulf War, those intelligence reports would come out. Iraq, incredible weapons. Incredible weapons. How do you know that? Oh, well. We looked at the receipt. But as soon as that check clears, we're going in. What time's the bank open? 8? We're going in at 9. I'm so sick of arming the world and then sending troops over to destroy the fucking arms. You know what I mean? We keep arming these little countries, then we go and blow the shit out of them. We're like the bullies of the world, We're like Jack Palance in the movie Shame. Throwing the pistol at the sheepherder's feet. Pick it up. I don't want to pick it up, mister. You'll shoot me. Pick up the gun. Mister, I don't want no trouble, huh? I just came downtown here to get some Hard Rock candy for my kids, some gingham for my wife. I don't even know what gingham is, but she goes through about 10 rolls a week of that stuff. I ain't looking for no trouble, mister.
You all saw him. He had a gun.
Nothing better than water. They haven't made it, and it ain't coming. God, I love water. Folks, by folks I mean y'all, it's time for a confession.
I'm Bill Hicks, and I'm dead now. What the fuck's this guy shouting? Cigarettes didn't kill me. A bunch of non-smokers kicked the shit out of me one night. I tried to run, they had more energy than I tried to hide, they heard me wheezing. But now I'm in heaven.
But anyway, I'm listening to talk radio shows these days, and everyone, you know what Rush said about NAFTA? You know Rush is talking about NAFTA? I heard Rush the other day say about NAFTA, what are y'all looking for, a new dad? Grow the fuck up. Take responsibility for your fucking lives. What do you think about NAFTA, man? I'll tell you what I think. The cocksucking elite who own and run everything in this fucking country are selling it out from under us tomorrow. There ain't no battle over fucking NAFTA. That's a fucking charade. Like our elections are a fucking charade. And tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, they're selling your fucking life out from under you. Don't you ever fucking forget it either. I know there's 12 guys who run the fucking world, and they own every company, and, you know, it's fact. You can look it up. I'm not a conspiracy nut. This is all on paper. There really are 22 families who run and own 50% of the mainstream media, which is where we get our news. And it's true. It's a fact. You can look it up. I can't be this big of an asshole without having the truth to back me up. Otherwise, I'd be a fucking nut doing this. But see, if you have the truth with you, you can do this.